But anyway, shout out to everybody in here early in the chat. I'm gonna go right back through my little intro and I'm gonna try to like summarize everything. But y'all see the title, man. Bill Belichick is about to be entering his first season as a college football coach. He has had all the success in the world as an NFL coach, as we all know, 6 rings with Tom Brady. A lot of people, either on one side, is like, oh, Tom Brady only won those rings because of Belichick. Other people will say, oh, Belichick only won the rings because of Brady. Me personally, it's in the middle. They're both very great talents. They're both very good at what they do. There's a reason why they won all those championships year after year. But as we know, the last few years of Bill Belichick's coaching career in New England didn't go the best. They had a lack of talent, I would say, especially offensively. But now he's back coaching after taking what, a year off. And this North Carolina roster has a lot of talent on there. So I could see them definitely making the playoffs this year, especially with Coach Belichick. The last 5 years without him, 3 out of those 5 seasons, they've been above 500. They've made the last 6 years worth of bowl games. They made a bowl game every year the last 6 years, if my research is correct. So, like, it's not like they aren't talented. They don't know what they're doing. Maybe Bill Belichick is exactly what they're missing. A great coach. So we're gonna start this out by going through the roster. If I was muted for when I said this is my debut of Game Talk, my new series where we play the game and we talk about the hot sports takes. But Gio Lopez looks like he's gonna be the starter. He's a freshman from Alabama. Solid speed, 84 speed. I could definitely get G with that. He has option king and downhill as abilities. And let's look at the passing stats, bro. Yeah, 89 short, 84 mid, 79 deep. He definitely could sling that rock. Only problem I'd say is from a college football gaming standpoint is EA typically don't give too much love to the left-handed quarterback. So hopefully that's not a problem when I play with them. But based off of the stats, he should definitely be the starter. Maybe they start Max Johnson because he's a senior. But, you know, based off of what I see here, Gio looks like a really good quarterback. And he's a freshman, so he might be a very promising prospect. Halfbacks, we have a lot of power backs here in North Carolina. Davion Gauss, if I said that correctly, has head first and armbar. If y'all been in tune with college football 26 so far, y'all know the stiff arms are overpowered. So having armbar is definitely a big plus. None of these halfbacks are particularly fast, but these two right here, this one right here, Benjamin Hall, he has silver armbar, which is higher than Gauss's. So he might get some more playing time. I don't know. We're going to see how glitchy he is. Wide receivers. Last year, North Carolina, if memory serves, when I played with them in college football 25, one of my biggest things was they didn't have enough speed in the wide receiver position. But if you look in here, let me scroll down. We got freshman 6'3" speedster Nathan Leacock, 94 speed, bro. We're definitely going to be inserting him into the lineup and using him a whole lot because that speed always matters in football games. So with this here, even they started the X receiver. We're gonna let Kobe Paysauer be the X receiver. He's the route artist. He has cutter and shorthand, so we're gonna let him do his thing on some little Keenan Allen type vibes. But then yeah, we also still got the speed on the wide receiver end, and then these tight ends. Let's get into it, man. We got some 6'5" plus huge tight ends, bro. All four of these wide receivers, tight ends are huge. Jake Johnson, 81 overall. He looks really good. He's the fastest of them all. And also, he's a starter. They don't have any abilities on them, but they're not the fastest in the world, but they're definitely more than enough to get it done. Their O-line looks pretty promising. Based off of this, I would definitely be starting Travion Green at left tackle. Him and Will Osteen, both are 78 overalls, but the difference is Travion has abilities, so that makes him better by default. Left guard, Chad Lindbergh. He has a whole bunch of abilities. He has pocket shield, PA shield, wear down, adrenaline. Center, the same thing. He has the same abilities. They're both mid 80s. Daniel King has a whole bunch of abilities too. The right tackle, I would probably put Caleb Stepper at right tackle. I don't know why it says William Boone starting. Caleb Stepper has a higher overall and ability, so I would start Caleb Stepper here. And as the backup for both tackle positions, I would have Osteen because he has the overall ratings, and he's also, but he just doesn't have the badges that these guys have. Edge, Vilbert is the best edge, not the fastest in the world, but he has very good abilities. Price Yates, I like this. His ability is very good. I was looking into this before I started the stream. 80 speed, he's the fastest out of the pass rushers. And he has like 88 power move, which is really high. So he should be able to be getting a lot of pressure. He may have a really good season this year because, as I mentioned, North Carolina's schedule isn't crazy difficult. D tackles, we have a bunch of run stuffing D tackles. Shout out Camden, Isaiah Johnson. But what was I about to say, bro? Yeah, these guys here, when I'm playing with them, I'm only using these guys for like run stopping situations. Aside from that, the edges that we have, they're pretty big. Like here we have Manny Sullivan. He is 324 pounds and 6'6". Slated as an edge player, he could definitely play D tackle for me. And he has high block shed and strength. Also, we have who else was it on the other side? I don't know. I can't see him right now. Oh yeah, no. Vilbert, he probably on like in the dime, I'll probably play him at D tackle because he has 74 speed and he's also not far off with 300 pounds. And then we have the Sam position. We have Winborn starting here. Kamori House plays Sam too. I'd probably start Kamori House, being that he has the robber ability and he's also faster. And then Andrew Simpson, which is the highest overall player on the team at Mike. He looks like a very good player. I was about to call him a card. I'm used to playing Ultimate Team, but he doesn't have any abilities. That's the only thing I can say about him. He has a star but no abilities, which I think isn't a star supposed to mean you have abilities. Anyways, yeah. Their cornerback room is sneaky good. I will say that. Not even sneaky. It might not even be sneaky. Their cornerback room is good. Cornerback one, 86 overall. Two, 85 overall. Three, 84 overall. One and two both have three abilities. Ball hawk on both of them. Knockout on one. Bouncer, jammer. You know what I'm saying? They both have ball hawk though. And they're both 1 to 6'1", the other one is 6'2". Caleb Koss, I'd probably play him in the slot, I believe. Maybe I'm just saying that because that's what he was playing when he was on my ultimate team. But yeah, these corners are really good. At the safety position, this is where, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have a lot of talent at the safety position. None of them are ranked exceptionally high. The highest overall rated is Will Hardy with an 80 overall. He's also a senior. 6'2", archetype box specialist. A lot of these safeties are either box specialists or hybrids. Me personally, I like my safeties playing deep to have the speed to cover ground and be rangy. So me personally, I would have 76 overall, Jaden Patterson playing either free safety or strong safety, and then have Malcolm Ziegler having play the other the other two to cover. Even though Will Hardy has higher coverage stats, I think the 87 speed really is a problem for me, at least in the game. It may not be in real life. You know what I'm saying? Game speed and whatever they use to calculate this make it be completely different. But based off of this here, I like Jaden Patterson and Ziegler playing deep safety. And then I would like to use Gavin Gibson. He's a 89 speed. He has a blow up ability. I would like to use him as a box safety. And then also Will Hardy, probably use him as a box safety as well. Because they both have speed. They're both faster than all the linebackers we have. But yeah, that's kind of how I would play it. Now let's get into this playbook, man. Their playbook is pretty good. I can't lie to y'all. It's another aspect of this game talk where, you know what I'm saying, for this intro where we're just getting started, I'm bringing everything in, all the aspects. I can show you how to be better at these games, bro. It's really not that difficult. We're gonna start with the gun here. Me personally, I don't really use these a lot, but this slot offset, it has a double pass in it, and those are glitchy, especially when they're not expecting it. It could give you a wide open one play touchdown, and then they'll just leave it up to EA on whether or not they'll let you complete the pass. Aside from that, there's not much else. Halfback swings, triple option. I don't know if it's good or not. I haven't used this formation. I probably wouldn't too much. Deuce. I would use it if this RPO read wide flat, pardon me, wasn't a auto motion. If it was just a regular RPO read wide flat, I would use it more. Aside from that, this corner goes flat is a decent short yardage play, but it's not really enough to make me, feel compelled to use this formation a lot. And I don't. The runs that are in it aren't, you know, all that. Out of this playbook, what I do like is this Y off trips. It's a very solid formation. We have PA double post. You could do a lot as far as passing the ball out of this formation. So I have it as an audible. We also have all go inside zone because we have that RPO read Y flat wheel. Now, I feel like this play was definitely more overpowered last year in Madden and maybe even in CFB 25, but I played Madden a whole lot more, so I can speak to it. Plays like this are plays that you need in your playbook because your opponent has to think about it, bro. They have to think, oh, he could be running this play and it's very hard to guard, so they have to shift their whole defense to guard that, and then you could play off of that. Everybody's gonna be on that side trying to guard that. So all right, so you put a play on the field that floods the opposite side to give you wide open, easy plays. It's literally just chess. That's all this is, bro. Anyways, moving on, bro. Moving on. Y off trips week. Uh, this is a little decent formation. It has some nice little switch ups. I can audible into it. It has outside zone, high low dig looks valuable or solid. I don't know if the DIY sweep reverse plays are good. I never tried them as a halfback motion swing and some other motion plays to play off of that. Tight open. This tight open looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. In my audibles, I have mesh spot. Always just like a simple, easy play to run. Inside zone, slot post. You could do a lot with this slot post play. You could do a dagger like concept. You could bomb. You could do all type of stuff out of this slot post play. His bench return, I like it a lot because of the return routes. But this year, you could literally put anybody on a return route. So it was a lot more valuable in past years when we couldn't audible into it without having hot routes. These spread plays here look very good. I don't use spread plays a whole lot, but when I was looking through these, they looked very good. Bunch wide is always a pretty good formation. They have branch return, good for short yardage situations, especially like man. Wide trail is also very good for man, and you can even use it for zone. Verticals, always a staple. Drive wide corner, definitely a play that you can get busy out of. That corner out of there, you can't see it on YouTube, but on Twitch you can. Make sure you look in the description for my Twitch, my TikTok, get locked in. I'll take the time to say that. On Twitch, you'll be able to see the full screen, like 16 by 9 instead of the vertical format. And also, let me turn this music on, man. You can also hear music if you pull up to the Twitch. Yes, sir. But yeah, these have some really good formation. Out of this trips, you have the double pass rail, which is another glitchy play. They have two double passes out of two different formations, which is good for a playbook to have these glitchy plays, especially in college football, where that's just kind of the point, right? But anyways, on that note, I mean this pistol wild trips is pretty good. They also have wildcat. I actually didn't look into the wildcat yet. They have jet sweep, play action jet sweep, and then a jet reverse pass, which I think might be like a double pass thing to catch the defense off guard. I don't know. I don't like this wildcat a whole lot because they don't have any option where I keep the ball and just run it. It's either a jet sweep or a fake to a pass. Either way, I don't really run a whole lot of wildcat either way. But yeah, let's go ahead and take this online, man. We're gonna play with North Carolina online and see who they give us. Hopefully, I'm able to sub everybody in. I should be able to, bro. I just gotta really focus, bro.